and welcome to SoulFrita. I'm Mayra.
I'm Rico.
My name is Eris Black.
Mina Black.
And I'm Frederick Black, or Fred.
All right, so welcome to our channel. We are out here in the beautiful, serene forest of, let's just call it Maui, Hawaii, to save us some steps because I can't remember the name of it. We'll throw it on after.
Something reserved.
It'll be up in here. I've always wanted to say that.
Just called the forest.
It's just called the forest.
Yeah. So this is our story. We are here to tell you a lot of different things.
It's pretty much, I guess, an amalgamation.
A variety show.
A variety show of different topics, different things. Oh, things that are happening, in the news. Even though we don't want to go there all the time, but some things that are happening in the news, positive things that are happening in the news and things like that. But also beauty, culinary,
Comedy. Everything else.
Everything else. So in the way that we're hoping for this to all pan out is we're going to have like a selection process. We're not always going to be together, but there'll be two people giving you some kind of information or teaching you something, or you teaching us certain things, because there's a lot of things that I would like to learn
From our audience.
Yeah, from our audience,
Yeah.
and then try them out here. So we're pretty much, this is our first episode. We're not going to be keeping track that way, because sometimes you're
Who
like,
does that?
I think there's a lot of people.
A lot of people do that.
Well, we're going to be recording in a lot, and so we might not be chronologically correct.
Right.
Like we might put one episode that's more resonant in front of another one that's like, but we're trying not to ever have any episodes.
Yeah.
So let us explain the process real quick. For every episode we have, we're going to have a wheel that spins that's going to have randomized topics. We'll press that button, we'll show you guys what it is, and then right after that we'll pick who your hosts are for this episode. Sometimes it's Myra and I, Mina and Frederick, Mina and me, Frederick and Myra.
Eros and Frederick. It could be any of us, as long as the topic is
It's
appropriate.
randomly generated.
Yes, as long
Exactly.
as it's appropriate for Eros to be in it, he'll be in it. But for the most part, I think me and Eros are going to be the ones doing certain things, like for food,
Kid crafts.
kid crafts, games, things that he likes to do.
Sweet parkour moves. Also going to be them.
Running
Yep.
in the forest, doing all sorts of fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be raced.
Yeah, he wants to race.
Yes, he's Sonic.
So as our first episode, we just wanted to basically go through a quick explanation of how this was probably the hardest thing we've not ever done.
She's talking about the first episode.
The first
That you're
episode.
watching right now, how difficult it was for us to get to this point.
Because being on Maui, a lot of people would think,
There's plenty of good recording places for this place, yeah.
exactly, we went to the beach. And what happened at the beach? And you'll see a little clip of what happened at the beach.
Yes.
Then we decided, hey, let's go to this really quiet, serene little park that's Yao Valley. And what happened there? We've tried, how many places would you guys say?
Like 10, something like that. It was crazy.
We tried scouting missions where Eros and Rico and I went to look for these places, and we're like, oh wow, there's all these great places.
We found some winners, so just understand those will be seen on the channel, but in the process of us getting to this point, it was a long and arduous process. It was terrible.
Emotions ran high, and we wish
We'll show you the clip of that here. I'm just so frustrated. Let's go home.
And so for some of us, we, like I said, emotions ran high. Some of us didn't know exactly, how strict certain rules were. And 4 steps. It was only 4 steps. We have it. I'm sure we still have the little piece
The
of
diagram,
paper.
yeah, it's around
so I totally screwed the pooch on that one yesterday. And
the rain.
And I brought the rain.
Mother Nature did not help.
Yeah.
It's all
So
your fault, Mom. It's all your fault.
I know.
She's being super cooperative, both of them today, Mother Nature and Myra.
Do you
But
know how many sacrifices it takes to make it stop raining while it's raining?
A lot. Trust.
This is what we do for you guys.
thanks for bringing in your dark side. First episode.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so and that's one thing that you will learn about us.
We're not normal.
We're not.
Okay, it's kind of Addams Family-esque. At the same time, I have a mean streak of Martha Stewart available. I do. You guys just don't
Insider
remember.
trading.
I wish. But there's a lot, we have a lot of different attitudes, and, you know, we're good people, we're happy people,
We're creative people.
creative people,
Funny people.
funny people.
Oh, and by the way, we're an interracial family. In case you couldn't pick up on that.
Surprise!
Surprise! Why, hello.
Happy birthday, that's good. And at the same time, I can be the first to admit, I'm not the wild card, I just have a potty mouth. And for some people, it rubs them the wrong way. And I'm going to try my best to... Oh, no. Okay.
We're never gonna do that again.
Okay.
And we're back.
Hi. So someone
Snap.
slipped off the log. So I'm probably the one who will have to restrain herself with her potty mouth. But, you know, I will try my best. And we're going to try to make family-friendly content without being, you know, fake and cheesy.
Cringy.
Yeah,
It really depends
but-
on the topic that comes up, quite honestly.
Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, when I'm with, you know, Eros and stuff like that, that might happen. But, you know, he's a kid. You can't, you know, right? You're a kid.
Yes.
He's a great kid. But that's what we're saying is the stuff that you're going to see on the this page, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of interesting information, and hopefully, you know, you'll get something out of it.
Yeah.
You know, I just heard something behind me.
Yeah, the snapping of the twigs.
Yeah, the
that's
snapping
great.
of the
It's just a
twigs.
Wendigo. Don't worry about it.
A freaking wild boar just
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid
comes
of.
over the ridge there.
First
Yeah.
of all, it's a deer.
Yeah, I forgot about deer out.
So we've got no real wild animals except for wild boar out here in Maui.
There's some
Deer?
boar. There's
Yeah,
Yeah, but
deer.
it's not
Deer-
like deer come up to you.
Deer are skittish creatures and they will run away from you.
Yeah,
At the slightest
unless you have
provocation.
pheromones on you,
Which is funny.
purposely. You know.
I always wear pheromones for deer.
All right, well, please step back.
So we're hoping that everything, you know, we can.
You guys are hopefully going to enjoy our escapades.
You know,
It'll be a very consistent, very fun, very real look at what our lives are like here. And hopefully
Yeah.
it'll resonate with you as well.
yeah. There's a lot of things that we've learned about being here on Maui. That when we first got here, it was all about, you know, waves and rainbows and stuff, and
And
Learning how to
adapting.
pronounce streets.
yeah. But you know, just the cost of living out here and everything.
Yeah,
There's just
integrating into like society here.
yeah, and I think that we are pretty, you know, we've adapted pretty well. There's a lot of things that we've learned, and that's another thing about us. I would say that things that we are very open to learning from others, and you know, putting out our true selves. And sometimes that's not always pretty because you know
It is when you show your true self.
anyways.
Deer PG.
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's one of those things that, you know, who I was when I was a kid to here, I've learned a lot in that span. And I know that there's a lot of things that, you know, as viewers, you might be able to teach me a few things and or educate me and my family on certain things.
I need a lot of education.
Please help. It's like
I'm smart, but
Okay, cut.
I'm not the smartest guy.
I don't know a lot of learning words. I'm not very educated.
Actually, our thespian here is Mina, if you must know the truth. Kick
No.
it.
she is staying quiet.
Source.
No.
Just
Oh,
plead the fifth there.
stop.
I plead the fifth of not knowing what certain things are, but I'm always open to learn.
Yes. So, anyways, we've had a really rough time just to get this episode out.
It's
Yeah,
true.
It's
let's
truly-
get into that.
So, the first thing, where was it that we first wanted?
We wanted it on our lanai.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Mhm.
That was the first thing. No, I forced us to go to the lanai after we tried like
Oh, yeah,
5
that's
places.
Eel Valley. We tried
So,
Eel Valley.
Eel
Tried
Valley.
Eel Valley. We tried Rice Park.
We tried Kahana Beach.
Kanaha Beach.
Kanaha
area.
Beach.
Too loud.
too loud, too windy. Just got
Yeah, our main antagonist
Okay,
has just
you
been
have
the
to
wind.
cut.
The wind is our bane.
Stop.
Yeah.
I will show you the amazing Rode microphone we've got attached to this GoPro, but it's terrible in the wind. We need like 6 dead cats on it.
So what's the name of that product?
That's a Rode microphone,
Oh, okay, that's what it
RODE.
was.
Yeah,
All right, so we've learned that we're going to have to,
fortify the
Yeah.
wind resistance.
because it clicks and pops and ruins. Like we did an episode that we thought, oh, this sounds great, and we didn't have this microphone, so you couldn't hear me. Or
Yeah, no, we had like clip-on mics that we had. and
But
it was
don't
just
worry.
Terrible.
As we go forward, we're all going to have like lavaliers. It's going to be dope. The production quality will increase as you follow along with us. You'll see.
yeah, hopefully, because if this is the best we got,
This is the best we
it-
got.
and
This is going to be our new office.
yeah, because that's the problem, is finding a great spot. We do have, this is because it's our first maiden voyage, we figured, let's do it somewhere fun. And we tried the beach. We wanted you guys to be seeing the beautiful, like turquoise,
Let's do a
beach.
location shoot.
Oh, yeah, because everyone else does it. We
I
had
don't know
to-
how they do it.
I think they're
Well, they
all
do it-
voiceovers.
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
it with
they're all
overlay.
voiceovers.
And
I
that's
see.
what I said. We should have done that. But we couldn't do that. We were not going to do it that way. We had to do it.
Put like their
this
vocal
way.
dub over it.
What was that?
What?
Is there something wrong with your fingers?
Yeah, these.
Yeah,
this
they
moss.
just do whatever they want.
Please
Anyways.
cut.
Welcome back.
We tried to
exactly.
do it on the lanai. We tried to have a nice episode
At the
everywhere at the
beach.
beach. We came to the mountain yesterday, and like we said,
It didn't work out.
it didn't work out.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
We weren't prepared.
Was that at me?
No.
Okay. All right. So mistakes were made. We are bringing this to you, and we're hoping that this is going to be like just the
An
beginning.
amazing journey.
Yeah, because the next episode, it's probably going to be staged in the house, like
We've got the sweet setup in the house, but we just wanted this first episode to be special.
yeah,
to
so
mean something.
yeah,
Yes.
so it's going to be, I'm thinking about like the comfy couch segments or something, and then if we need to get footage from somewhere else, we'll go out there and
Yeah,
get it.
like some B-roll.
Yeah, or if it's going to be a cooking special, then it'll be in the kitchen. And,
Nah, on the couch in the living room.
Yeah, on the couch in the living room. That's what we're going to do,
So we've got 3 indoor locations that we can film. Those will be utilized a lot in this series. So every once in a while we'll do an outdoor thing, more than likely with voiceover.
Yeah, because it's just too hard to
It's
do.
exhausting,
otherwise.
man, unless we're up here.
And very frustrating.
I don't think it has to be that way in the
No,
future.
no, it doesn't have to be.
Arrows.
Yeah, he was the...
Looks like he is the wild card.
You okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's enough of talking.
Anyway,
So I think some of us are done talking, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
do you guys have anything to say? Are there any peeps that you'd like to give a shout out to?
But
Shout out to all my goofy goobers.
Goopy, 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 yeah.
That's right.
You got any people you want to say hey to?
no.
I feel like we didn't really talk a lot about the arduous setup.
Well, no, have at it, man. Go for it. What do you remember?
Well, I mean, I guess you're
Hey.
right. I guess we did kind of like cover everything.
So we just have to add in the...
I feel like we need to re-record.
Oh,
I think
yeah, there
that's
was
an
another
issue.
piece where we have
That's
this sweet gimbal that allows us to track faces. And the problem with it is we'd be passing a totem back and forth to each other. We might still use it just to see if we can get it to work right. But hilarity ensued when you tried to get that thing to follow the totem.
Actually sync up to the totem.
Yeah, it was not as good as one would hoped. Not optimal.
Yeah, no.
But we're learning.
We're getting there.
You'll see some gimbal action on the way into this episode, I guess.
Cards. I heard that.
All right, so Frederick, you have promised to take us out of here with some appropriate
Sweet
comment.
I guess
dance
I did.
moves.
If you guys enjoyed this first episode of SoulFrita, I would highly recommend you share this with your friends, leave a like,
Click
maybe
below.
subscribe. I would also hit that bell icon as well in case you want to be notified when we post. And anyone else have anything they'd like to say before we close this out?
Adios mio.
Oy vey.
Jesus Christ, I thought you were
I
going to
actually thought she was gonna kick it
We
over.
actually cut it right there because it would be perfectly.
That's a perfect cut.
Please put me down.
It's a perfect cut, Mom.
Everyone
Perfect.
down.
Stop the video.